Off-lead work. So over the years as a business, we've encountered many times that when we start talking about working obedience or just any concept in general with a dog, people's end goals and their wants is always off-lead work, whether that's obedience, agility, or just any concept in general. And when we start talking about working other things first and how to build up to that point, sometimes they'll just cut past the point and say, no, I'm only interested in doing off-lead work. So that begs the question, how do you get your dog good off-lead? And the answer is, everything at first has to look really good on lead. Let's take walking with a loose lead, for example. If you're out walking your dog and fairly often, or even just intermittently, tension is coming on that lead and you still have to address it at that point, that is not the time to go off lead yet. The goal is to get to the point where you can walk with a loose lead with your dog with no tension whatsoever. And then, and only then, once we start seeing that, can we begin to transition to off lead work. You're free. Come. Good calm, good calm. Good calm, buddy. Good calm, good calm, good calm, good calm. Come on, wait. Good up. Good up, good up, good up, good up. Okay, right here. Good, right here. While you're out and about or you're watching videos online, you see someone reach down and unsnap the lead from their dog, and once they do that, their dog is still sitting by them. Why is that? The dog's off lead now. There's no longer a physical line of communication between the dog and the handler tethering them together. So the dog can run off and do whatever they want. Why aren't they doing that? Well, out here, that's because of the bond, the communication, and all the other standards that we've set previously before this with our dog, all working on lead. It's very important that any goals that you have with your dog off lead, that everything on lead before that looks really good. Up, good up, 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 good up, good up. Jump, 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 jump. Good job, good job, good job, good job, good job. Up, good up, 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 good up. Jump, 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 jump. Good job, good job, good job, good job, good job. Okay, right here. Good, right here. Heel. Down. Good, down. Stay. Come. Good stay, buddy. Good stay. Good stay. Good stay. Good stay, buddy. Good stay. Good stay. Good stay. Good stay. Good stay. Okay, right here. Good, right here. Sit. Good, sit. You're free. Good boy. So for example, if you want your dog to have a really good heel off lead, what has to be done first is a lot of time heeling on lead, teaching them to walk in that specific standard there next to your side. And again, if you're out working your dog and there's still a lot of times intermittently where they're pulling and that has to be addressed, more work has to be done on lead before we can begin to go off lead. Same thing with a recall. A lot of recalls on lead with a long line have to be done before you can have a reliable off-lead recall. Come. Good calm, 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 good calm. Right. All right. Heel. We're always here to help you, so if you ever have any questions or want any help, feel free to get in contact with us by any means of your choosing. And your dog doesn't have opposable thumbs and can't hit that like and subscribe, so go ahead and do it for him. Have a nice day.